Aggro range on these things are crazy. Oop, got ahead of me there. It's kind of nice, makes the pulling a lot easier. I think the key is to not put any aggro in other than just like the social as well, because if you get the one you need to charm and send it into your pack, you can only do that, I think, if you have not put any real aggro in other than just proximity. I think that's all of them. Oop, there's one over here. Up over here. Alright, so this is kite number 3. A couple of things I did to reduce lag, or I turned off my logs. I did show one, so it only shows my first name. For some reason, names in this game lag people out. I turned on the sky, I think detail or whatever. That seems to be enough. I haven't turned down the like spell particles. I usually play on medium. It seems to work fine. I think because there's not a ton of these, there's 15 or whatever. I still haven't counted, but there's not a lot more than 10. I think that helps. They also have pretty small hitboxes, so I know if you kite mobs with bigger hitboxes, like the particle effects get much larger. These ones don't seem that bad. But if I run into issues with lagging out, then I'll probably turn those down a bit. The only thing I actually maybe should do, actually do that right now, is you can turn on the opacity on your UI, which makes it a bit easier to see them when they're in the corner there. Let's see if I can remember how to do that. Display maybe? Window transparency, there we go. Turn that down to like 60 for now. Try that out. I could see him pretty well before, so I'm not that concerned about it, but it still might be worth doing. All right, so 2 successful kites so far. I came here at 15%. It's been about a half hour, so I've gotten 20% in about half an hour, which I would say 52. I think most classes would take that gladly, so I'm happy with the camp so far. So we'll have to see. I'm curious how populated it is. I haven't seen people out here really. I've checked who once in a while. It doesn't seem like there's a ton of people out here, but I guess we'll see. Maybe I've just been lucky when I've been looking. Okay, you can see they're over there. We'll get our final track in. I'll start doing some circles here. Probably not super exciting to watch because it's basically looking at the ground here and looking at one little corner, but I always found this to be a very interesting aspect of the game. I think it's pretty unique to EverQuest. I'm going to start with my longer range, level 18. One thing that is a bit annoying is I don't think you can actually hear them. Like, I don't think they make any noise. That was something that I found with other mobs, is you get a sense for how close they are because you can hear them. Maybe I'll turn the volume up a bit. But I play on pretty low volume, but I think they just maybe don't make any sound, which is kind of weird. All right, so we'll try that again here. Yeah, I think they're silent. Very strange. I didn't even realize that the first couple of kites I did. So like I said, I think this is the third one I've done. It's very, very bizarre though. I'm not used to that. Usually you can hear the footsteps or like the will. I remember doing the will-o-wisps. You could hear like the little buzz noise they made. Could definitely tell even just doing like this is only my third kite, but I'm getting a bit more comfortable with the J-boot speed thing. Definitely a lot more adjustments though. I will say it's definitely harder than kiting at just run speed. I still can't see him though. There we go. Because usually you want to keep them like just barely in sight in the corner there when you're at max zoom out. It's kind of a good way to judge the distance. At least that's what I've found. They're a little bit past that, but they're still getting hit, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It is nerve-wracking though, knowing that screwing up a little bit gets you killed. Oops, clicked off my window there by accident. Really didn't die. I'll have to maybe click a little bit closer to the middle of the screen here. Getting near the trees, so I'm gonna readjust out a little bit. We don't want trees, we don't want water. We want this flat as we can get. Let's look up and adjust again here. Problem is every time you make one of these adjustments, you have to then get them back in range. Like ideally, what I've found is you just get them in range and you just kind of hammer away at it. You get a real good rhythm. But I'm like not super great at kiting. Also, I haven't played this character in quite a while. Spent like about 2 weeks getting him to 52, and then I stopped playing him for like 5 months. Oh, run for it. Well, that's what happens. That's the risk you take, I suppose. Well, I'll have to watch that back and see. I maybe got a little overeager with hitting them every single time. Because I don't think I lagged or anything like that. I think that was just purely me being bad. Oh well. Well, 2 successful, 1 bad. I'll have to get a res and keep plugging away at it.